We won't allow Buhari take us back to 1984. The issue of KANU Igboho has been on the lips of Nigerians and also human rights activists, lawyer, senior advocate of Nigeria. Human rights activist and senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, on Tuesday said that every attempt by President Muhammadu Buhari's administration to take the country back to 1984 era will largely be resisted by Nigerians. Falana, who disclosed this at the 13th Wole Soyinka Center media lecture series to commemorate his 87th birthday, said that the treatment meted out to Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho is similar to what happened in 1984 when a Nigerian politician was kidnapped. We should not allow Buhari's government take us back to 1984 when an attempt was made to kidnap Umaru Dikko in London. He had already been kidnapped and on the way to airport. A neighbor saw them and raised alarm after witnessing the inhuman treatment he was subjected to. In the case of Kanu, Kenya government cannot admit that on their soil a Nigerian was taken out of the country without going through the legal process. It's likely they drugged him to sleep and brought him back to Nigeria. That is against the Anti-Torture Act and Nigeria's constitution. Therefore, those who say they brought Kanu back through some international collaboration are not saying the truth. Interpol cannot deport without due process. He insisted that those who say people will not be allowed to protest are just joking and are still living in military era. Even during the era of Babangida and Abacha, people still protested because it's their right. It is their fundamental human right, according to Femi Falana. I said, it is sad that Buhari forget quickly. In 2003, Obasanjo's administration disbanded a rally in Kano which was attended by Buhari. We went to court and won the case. The court declared that police permit for rally is illegal and unconstitutional. A free people do not need permit to enjoy their freedom, which is the fundamental and based human right. Based on that, we mobilized the National Assembly and they made a law in 2015 that if you are going to have a rally in Nigeria, all you need to do is to inform police to provide adequate security. The people in Abuja need to understand that we are not a conquered people, so they should learn to treat us with dignity. We are not surprised that the bill to criminalize protests has been withdrawn because it's not possible in a democratic era, because everybody has the freedom to speak and freedom, which is the fundamental human right. Speaking to the theme of the event, Remaking Nigeria towards a secure and viable union, Falana called on media practitioners to self-regulate, and also the media body is like the guild of editors. NUJ needs to meet urgently and bring out some new code of conduct, because now we have a situation whereby one or two people can set up online media and dish out stories, some with intentions of blackmailing that needs to be corrected. We must not wait for government to do that. One of the speakers, a public interest and human rights lawyer, Inebebe Effiong, said that Nigeria is at a very difficult period in which Buhari's administration on a daily basis violates human rights law. Corroborating his views, Board Secretary Wole Soyinka Center for Investigative Journalism, GT Ogunye, said that the call for self-determination from different parts of the country was as a result of prevalent injustice and bad governance of President Muhammadu Buhari. Executive Director and Chief Executive Officer, Wole Soyinka Center for Investigative Journalism, Motunrayo Alaka, said that lectures serve as a reminder that the country problems are solvable and that Nigeria has the human resources needed to think through and work on a way out of our current quagmire. And once we gather the will to do the right things and do things rightly, everything is going to work out fine and work out better for us. But the need for reconstructing Nigeria is very, very paramount. Falana has said it again, that everybody needs their fundamental human rights, because Buhari has denied Nigerians of their rights. Vividly, he has denied them of their rights, and Buhari needed to be questioned. well, he's still the incumbent president of the country. Well, that is why he knew quite alright that all his antecedents, which is the bad behaviors and bad antecedents and bad governance, will befall on him as soon as he leaves office. That is why he does not want to leave power. He believes if he leaves power, yes, ECOWAS, United Nations, European Union, all the international body would come to him and he could be arrested and be charged to court. That is why he does not want to leave power. He believes power still belongs to the north so that they can, manipulate the southerners. Well, from the reactions of so many Nigerians, southerners should learn how to protect their people. Gumi and all his people are protecting killer herders and killer kidnappers. We are condemning our own KANU and Igboho. We are okay. Where are we going to be, and when are we going to be wise? This is of open grazing ban is why government is pursuing agitators. They feel pain. Even the government prefer cow above its own citizens. It's a pity we allowed ourselves to be dragged to this level we found ourselves, which is true. The Southerners are not even, protecting their own. Love and unity is not in the South. They are just agitating. Meanwhile, the Northern people has, come to a coalition to support their own. Even when in the state of destruction and criminality, they still support one another. That's why the northern region is very deteriorating till today. It's nowhere to be gone to, or whichever way, because it's northern people are just coward, and they are just living in 1942 century. Well, it is useless. If you want to see the real donkey, you can see, the Buhari administration, because they have, withdrawn, the power and the fundamental human rights of the citizens to a backlashing. Falana, assuming your son is among those killed by Easter. Okay, this person is saying something else from this report that we are saying. As GT Ogunye decamped from APC, he was one of the arrowheads of this APC government. Shame on him. He was all over the place shouting Buhari's name and remaining the authentic people's president. Well, good luck. Azikiwe Ebele Jonathan is where he is now, enjoying the dividends of his handwork. If he had not done well, he wouldn't have been awarded so many awards, because good luck has really done well for the country. Well, the country Nigeria now, it needs God's prayer, but we need to do our own part. Falana has said it, that every citizen of Nigeria needs their fundamental human rights. What are your takes towards this? I would like you to share a comment in this comment section. Thanks for listening, and God bless.